Have you ever wondered what life is like for the big fish that dwell in the mysterious depths of our oceans? The ocean, a seemingly infinite expanse of blue, hides within its depths a world that is as fascinating as it is alien. A world where light is scarce and pressure is immense. A world that is home to some of the most magnificent creatures on our planet, the big fish. Think about it. When we say big fish, what comes to your mind? Perhaps you envision the swift and fearsome sharks slicing through the water with their streamlined bodies, their senses tuned to the slightest vibration in their endless hunt for prey. Or maybe you picture the gentle giants of the sea, the whales, with their melodic songs echoing through the water, traveling for miles and miles. These titans feast on tiny krill, yet they shape the ocean's ecosystems in ways that are nothing short of monumental. And let's not forget the elusive and mysterious giant squids, with eyes as big as dinner plates and tentacles that can snatch prey from the darkness. These are beings of legend, inspiring tales of sea monsters and krakens, yet they are as real as you and me. Each of these creatures, in their own unique way, have mastered the art of survival in an environment that is as harsh as it is beautiful. They've evolved to thrive where few others can, in a world that is largely unexplored and unknown to us. These big fish lead lives that are complex and fascinating. They hunt, they feed, they migrate, they communicate, they reproduce, they fight for survival. Each day they face challenges and dangers that we can barely comprehend, and they do it in the mysterious depths of our oceans, far from our familiar world. Just like us, these colossal creatures have daily routines, social interactions, and survival tactics. But unlike us, they do it all in a world most of us can hardly imagine. Imagine waking up in the cold, dark depths of the ocean, where light barely penetrates and the pressure is immense. As the sun casts its first rays, the big fish stir from their slumber. Their day begins with a hunt for food, a challenging task in the ocean's murky depths. They rely on their acute senses, their lateral lines detecting the faintest vibrations, their sharp vision piercing through the darkness, and their keen sense of smell tracking the scent of potential prey. Their breakfast could range from small fish to invertebrates, depending on their species and size. Some, like the giant grouper, might even snack on a shark or two. It's a fascinating spectacle, watching them stalk, chase, and finally capture their meal with precision and power. But life in the deep sea isn't just about hunting. It's also about not becoming someone else's meal. Big fish are not always the apex predators. They too have to stay vigilant, always alert to the threat of larger, more dangerous creatures lurking in the shadows. When danger approaches, they use their speed and agility to escape, leaving a trail of bubbles in their wake. Surviving in the ocean's depths requires some unique adaptations. Big fish have evolved to withstand the immense pressure, their bodies designed to handle the weight of the water above them. They also have special organs that produce bioluminescent light, helping them communicate, lure prey, and deter predators in the dark abyss. Living in the ocean's depths also means dealing with the cold. These big fish have a network of veins and arteries, known as a rete mirabile, that acts like a heat exchanger, keeping their bodies warm even in the chilly deep-sea waters. As the day draws to a close, the big fish return to their sleeping spots, their bodies slowly adjusting to the changing light and temperature. Their lives, though challenging, are a testament to the wonders and resilience of nature. A day in the life of a big fish is a constant battle for survival, filled with challenges and dangers at every turn. While we humans depend on social structures and relationships for survival, so do these deep-sea giants. In the vast expanse of the sea, big fish have developed complex social systems just as we have on land. These structures aren't visible to the naked eye, but through careful observation and research, we've been able to unravel some of the intricate social interactions that take place beneath the surface. Let's start with mating rituals. Many big fish, like the majestic manta ray, engage in what we might consider an underwater dance. The males follow the female in a graceful chain, each trying to outperform the other. This dance not only showcases their strength and stamina, but also their commitment to the potential offspring. But it's not all about romance. Just like us, big fish have their disagreements. Territorial disputes are common in the underwater world. For instance, the mighty marlin uses its long, sharp bill not just for hunting, but also to assert dominance and protect its territory. Cooperative hunting is another fascinating aspect of their social structure. Take the dolphin, for example. They use a method called herding, where they work together in a group to corral fish into a tight ball. Each member plays a critical role, and the success of the hunt depends on their collective efforts. Communication is key in these social structures. Big fish use a variety of methods, from visual signals to electrical impulses. The electric eel, for instance, uses electric shocks not just for hunting, but also for communication and navigation. What we're beginning to understand is that these creatures, often perceived as solitary, actually have intricate social networks and interactions. They rely on each other for survival, just as we do. So the next time you think about big fish, remember, they're not just solitary swimmers in the vast ocean. They're part of a complex social structure that's as fascinating as any human society. Despite their solitary reputation, big fish have intricate social networks and interactions that are crucial for their survival. And scene script. Every creature, big or small, plays a vital role in the balance of the ecosystem, and big fish are no exception. Let's dive deeper into their world and explore the crucial role that these marine giants play under the waves. One of the most apparent roles of big fish is population control. Acting as the apex predators in their respective habitats, big fish keep the populations of smaller species in check. They hunt and consume smaller fish and invertebrates, helping maintain a balance in the food chain. Without them, smaller species could multiply unchecked, leading to overpopulation and potentially causing irreversible damage to the ecosystem. But big fish do more than merely eat. They also contribute significantly to nutrient distribution in the marine environment. When they feed at depth and then return to the surface, they essentially transport nutrients from the bottom to the top. This movement, known as a marine snowfall, is a critical part of nutrient cycling, ensuring that surface-dwelling species also have access to the nutrients they need to survive. Big fish also play a pivotal role in habitat formation, particularly those species that dwell in coral reefs. Take the parrotfish, for example. As they graze on algae and dead coral, they excrete sand, contributing to the creation of sandy beaches and preventing the overgrowth of harmful algae that can suffocate coral reefs. It's also worth noting that big fish, due to their size and lifespan, are excellent bioindicators. Their health can give us vital clues about the overall health of the ecosystem they inhabit. Any changes in their behavior, population, or physical condition could signal potential environmental issues that need to be addressed. And let's not forget their role in the economy. Many big fish species are vital for commercial and recreational fishing industries, supporting livelihoods and contributing billions to the global economy. Big fish are not just fascinating creatures, they are crucial components of a well-functioning ecosystem. From population control to nutrient distribution, from habitat formation to serving as bioindicators, the importance of these aquatic giants cannot be overstated. They truly are the unsung heroes of our oceans. As fascinating as these creatures are, they face significant threats from human activities. The ocean's titans, the big fish, have swum through the world's waters for hundreds of millions of years. However, their future is far from certain. Overfishing is a primary concern. Some big fish species, like the Atlantic bluefin tuna, have seen their populations decline by more than 90% in the past few decades. These fish are often sought after for their meat, which is considered a delicacy in many cultures. But the demand for their flesh is driving them towards the brink of extinction. Climate change is another formidable challenge. As the world's temperature rises, so does the temperature of our oceans. Warmer waters can disrupt the delicate balance of marine ecosystems, affecting the availability of food and altering the migratory patterns of big fish. Some species may struggle to adapt to these rapid changes, leading to further population declines. Pollution too poses a significant threat. Plastic waste, chemical runoff from agriculture, and oil spills can all harm big fish, either directly, through ingestion or exposure, or indirectly, by damaging their habitats. Despite these challenges, there is hope. Around the world, scientists, conservationists, and even everyday people are taking action to protect big fish and their habitats. They're advocating for sustainable fishing practices, combating climate change, and working to reduce pollution. By protecting these creatures, we're not just preserving a piece of our planet's natural history, we're also safeguarding the health of our oceans. The survival of these magnificent creatures is in our hands. Their story serves as a reminder of the intricate beauty of nature and our responsibility to protect it. By understanding the threats they face, we can take action to ensure that big fish continue to grace our oceans for generations to come. The future of big fish, and indeed all life in our oceans, depends on us. Their survival is our responsibility.